Alright, so this is my GSR project. I kind of call it the DESA project, like Deanna's Emotional Support Animals. So my third question was, what impact does animal support have on people and students? The reason why I did this project is because I have POTS, as you guys know, which is most of the effects is passing out and migraine stomach aches. And it's worthwhile to others, because if I succeeded in my project, then it would help people that need support, which they can get from the animals. So my steps in planning was that I had to talk with Ms. Nicolati to help word my thick question. So I kind of struggled with that. And then I researched like the service dog organizations kind of around here, and there's not really that many. There's one up in the cities, and then there's one in Missouri that I found. The one in the cities is called Positivity Service Dogs, and it's $39,000 to get a service dog, and they fundraise half of it, and then you have to fundraise the other half of it. And so they find a dog to like match the needs of the patient, and they have to like go through all the training just for like a basic service dog, and then your needs for you as the patient. And then they all come from like shelters, and they need to be low energy and high intelligence, and they all have to be adult dogs so that they can see like their full potential. They're mostly like labs, poodles, and German shepherds, and it's about over a year of training just for the general training, and then like another like 6 to 12 months for the specified training that it needs. So for the other one that I found in Illinois, it's $4,500, which is a lot cheaper, but they don't really have like all the training. You have to do it kind of yourself. And, so like the benefits of having a service dog is like they have a social burst, so it adds like social interactions to the handler, and it helps calm down the patient, and it provides like safety for them. So during my event that I did was I did a survey along with it, so those are kind of like some questions for the survey. If people had animals at home, and 24 said yes and 6 said no. Do you like animals? All of them said yes. Do you enjoy their company? All but 1 said yes. And then how do you feel around animals or pets? 26 said happy, 2 said nervous, 1 said annoyed, 18 said excited, and 20 said relaxed or calm. And how do you feel when a service dog is in public? 24 said happy, 3 said nervous, 1 said annoyed, 8 said excited, 13 said relaxed or calm, and 7 said awkward. Would you want a service dog around if you truly needed one? And all but 1 said yes. So I created the DESA project, which was bringing in animals into the library for just showing like the support that they have on people in a public area. And so these are some pictures from that. I kind of got the idea from not only Ms. Nicolati, but then also it's called a Mudagri organization. And so what they do is it's kind of all over the country, but it's kind of discreet because some people don't agree with it. But the headquarters are in Washington, New York, Fort Washington, and their mission is to benefit the students and the animals, and working towards a more compassionate society. And so what they do is some bring in animals, and then if their school doesn't allow to bring in the animals, and they just have like PowerPoints, and then like for the younger kids, they use like activities, and like their math problems are involved with animals, and it just like brings up their energy and stuff. And so it seems really great, and they have their own curriculum that schools can follow and stuff like that. And they go through schools, libraries, homes, and communities. So like when they do bring in animals, they bring them into different classrooms, and then they can the kids can like talk to the parents, and then they adopt those animals because they all come from shelters. Here's just some more pictures while I talk. What I learned is I learned a lot from like the Moneygree website and through my mentor Susie. I learned that support animals do help people with many obstacles, and I'm considering a service dog. And so maybe later, after I pay for college, then I can work on getting a service dog for myself. As I said before, for my DESA event, I created 30 surveys and to fill those out at the event. So my mentors were Susie, who came from the Winona Humane Society. She's the one who brought in her 2 dogs. And I also met Ashley, who works with Susie, and she's super nice, and she helps with all this stuff. Miss Nicolati helped a lot with giving me ideas about things and tips about how to go about different things, like how to get my event going and who to talk to and stuff. Susie is the program director at the Winona Humane Society, and so little side note, like I actually ended up knowing who she is. She's one of my sister's friend's mom, and so we would always have like sleepovers at her house. It was kind of fun. And so she has this dog here. That's Cricket. That's her military dog. So Susie was in the military, and then she trained her as a military dog. And the other one is Independence, and she is being trained as Susie's service dog. So she's a puppy. And so my end product obviously is my DESA event, and that answers my thick question because everyone's attitude changes the second that they saw the dogs. And many people came up to me telling me that it was a great idea to bring them in, and it made them really happy, and just like overall they felt happy throughout the day. Like 2 individuals like came up to me and said that I should do it again, and that like they gave me some ideas to like bring in the animals during like finals week and stuff like that, just to kind of relieve some stress. So I thought that was kind of a good idea. And then reflecting is after finding out all my information for my event, my surveys, I think I'm going to talk to Ms. Backer and Mr. Mink about bringing them in more often. So like I said, like for finals, or maybe like once a month or every couple months or something. And then like bring in not just her dogs, but like different ones, and maybe like some different animals and stuff. So that's why we're excited. I used Miss Backer as I did an interview with her, and then this is the Moneygree curriculum website, and then I interviewed Susie, and then there's the Positivity Service Dogs from the cities, and then the Service Dog Academy from Illinois, and then this one is part of the Moneygree's